Boom, what's going on, y'all? It's AllStar Izzy in the building. Young bitches tigers seeking our fame to this world with no hesitation and forward thinking only. Shining with our it factor, head to the top of the mountain just to get to another top of the motherfucking mountain. Cause you know how we do, baby. We make sure that we get to the top every single time. Now listen, I done talked about the best and only acceptable ways, but I got a good way. What happens and what to do, and how do you get a girl that has rejected you? I don't even mean to rhyme, but it just happened because that's what we do. But how do you get a woman that has rejected you? Now let's talk about it, okay? Now there's many scenarios to go down the line. I'm gonna name a couple of basic ones on how to get a woman that has rejected you. If we're talking about women who have rejected you in the past, such as school, like middle school, high school, and you guys glow up and she's still around the same friend group, we could talk about that. We could also talk about when you go up to a woman in the bar situation and you present yourself but she not fucking with it and how to get her after she rejected you. Now let's go ahead and talk about the overall picture of this thing. The best and only way to get a woman who has rejected you, firstly, is to not get her to chase you. That's the main thing. Now, Isaac, are you saying to move on and shit? Absolutely. But here's the thing with this. You gotta stick with me when I say this shit. We don't try to get women to chase us, to beg for our attention after they rejected us. Listen, firstly, rejection is not a thing. Rejection, when she's saying no, she's just saying no to the opportunity that's present. That don't mean nothing. That's her life. That's her option. Now, going forward, let's just say you're in a scenario in a bar, in a club, you're outside somewhere where obviously it's a social proximity. Say you present yourself, she doesn't like what she sees, she doesn't like the way you speak. Okay, cool. Boom, okay, I move on to the next one. I speak, I walk away after the conversation is done because it's over with. I'm talking to the next girl, we're having a good time. Maybe she's flirting with you, she's touching you maybe a little bit. She's like, oh, I like that, I like your chains, I like the way your shoulders feel. Like she kind of puts her hand right here, she goes a little bit closer to you. You guys dance a little bit, something like that. Maybe she buys you a drink. You can just tell y'all laughing, having a good time. That right there could be an indicator of holy shit. She could think to herself, did I fumble a bag? Should I have went to this man? Should I really have got him? Because now I feel like, why do somebody else like him? What did I miss out on? Now she starts getting curious. And then it could be in a scenario where she goes around and comes back to you. Let's say the girl is gone. Let's say she goes to a restaurant because girls are actually sneaky as fuck and they can see the detailed timelines of when they should get in. So boom, she gets in. Now she in the shit after she just went to the restaurant. So she goes in. Hey, you see you're having a good time with this girl over here? Like, oh yeah, I have a good time with me. Just all the things that I like to do. That's all it is. And she can be like, start to flirt with you and everything. Now that is her wanting you. But here's the thing, like I said, we don't try to get women to chase us when we're just gonna naturally do what we need to do. But you see that it'll happen regardless, even in situations like that. Because sometimes maybe she was dealing with something beforehand and she wasn't in the best mood, or she didn't like what she liked at the moment right there. But that's the thing with women. And if you know one thing about women, you know their moods is gonna bend to this. It could be moment by moment by moment. She may not feel you right here, but then 10 minutes later, she's like, God damn, I wanna hop on that motherfucker. And it's just what it is. Now let's go ahead and get into that second scenario of, let's say she's a middle school, high school type of bitch that rejected you, but you're still holding on to it, and she's around a social friend group, and you try to shoot your shot because you wanted to make sure you were cool, and then it didn't happen. So for this one right here, is to not, okay? Point blank period. First of all, I don't even think you should be in the same social friend group from high school or middle school unless you guys glowed up, you guys did a lot of things together, but I don't think you should be waiting around for something like that. You need to move on to bigger and better things, bro. There's too much pussy out here, too much women, too much opportunities, too much money to make for you to be watching, trilling, dripping around for this one woman, all right? Leave that shit alone. Who cares? She's not the one that got away. You're getting yourself away because you're not open to other opportunities and she's taking up all this space in your mind. Now let's give it to another situation where it's just a random girl, right? Let's just say in the walking past in the store and you see her. You go up to her, she rejects you. She's like, no, I got a boyfriend. Or you know how women do that when they reject you. She's like, oh, I'm not really feeling this. Oh, no, thank you. I'd rather not have it. Okay? The key for that part, for her to chase you or to get her that has rejected you, is nothing. You simply just move on. And the reason is different for that scenario is because it's a get in and get out scenario. The other ones I listed were more of it's around. People are staying in one. But when it comes to that, You do not try. You let it go. Hey, thank you. Maybe she sees you. Maybe she's like, oh my God, wait, I'm sorry, did I? No, this ain't a movie though. This is not fantasy. This is reality. And this is what happens. We don't try to get women to chase us after they rejected us. We don't try to do nothing. We effortlessly move. And a lot of women will see that they missed out on a lot of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Especially down the line, you get right, you get do it. Maybe they want to chase you then. Who knows? But it doesn't fucking matter because we're not doing it. We're not trying to get better ourselves. And we're not trying to put ourselves in positions to win just to attract and have women chase us. That's not the AllStar way. Get with the AllStar lifestyle, baby. It's AllStar Izzy.